All right, we are live. Let's get that down a little more. There we go. What's going on, everybody? I got uh, I got the light fixture happening here. I think it's a little too bright. There, turn that down a little bit. There we go. How's everybody doing? Welcome back. It's Friday. You're gonna be chilling with Bam. You hanging out. We'll talk some hockey. Talk some politics. Basically anything that comes to mind. We must be delayed. RFL player, and welcome back. Yeah, Bam's got a beer on the go. Non-alcoholic. I'm kidding. Come on. Anyways, let's get back to the facts. So, we got, what is it? We got Freeland and Trudeau, who basically are hated by everybody. I mean, you can't get any more hated than that. I mean, I'm hated all over, but I mean, they don't come to my fucking house and do protests. Not yet. Right? But with all things set aside, if I was a politician, I would expect that, the people would want some answers. Especially when you've been feeding, well, nothing but bullshit for the last 9 years to Canadians, right? Let's put it that way. I mean, you can't get any more blunt than that. Sitting there saying, oh, we're going to tackle this problem, we're going to tackle that problem, but yet, see, what angers me the most, and I'll tell all of you, is the fact that my family served in the armed forces. I'm a very patriotic person to my country. I love my country. If my country was to ask, will you serve for your country? Yes. My only question to the armed forces, when and if they ever ask me to serve, what can I pack? That's my only question. Not, are you sure you need me? Or questioning them? No, like, what can I pack? Let's go. I'll be damned. I want my children to be proud of me. And there's no greater honor than to serve your country. Stand up for your rights and freedoms. Stand up for what we believe in. After all, we had, sadly, many lives lost on D-Day and in World War II, fighting for the very rights and freedoms, as I look around, that most of you take for granted. You look at, you have the freedom to go out on the street and take a walk peacefully. You can go to the store if you want. You can go visit your neighbors or go visit a family relative. Or, if you have enough balls, you can say how you feel. And you can express your freedom of speech. This has helped me quit smoking, by the way. Old Red still hanging in there. Yep. It's been 9 days. I've been hauling on Old Red here. Charged this sucker like 8, 9 times or something like that. Sucker's still going. Mm-hmm. Whatever keeps me from smoking, I don't give a fuck. I got my weed vape. It's around here somewhere. Fuck. Maybe I lost it. Shit. Oh well. I'll find it. It'll be around here somewhere. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So, I got a very strong message to those who burned my Canadian flag. Try burning my fucking Canadian flag in front of me. Try disrespecting my Canadian flag in front of me, and I guarantee you, I'm not afraid to go to jail. I've been in jail before. I'm not afraid to go back. That stands for all of you. Let that be clear. I can't make myself crystal fucking clear. I'm not afraid of jail. I've been to jail. And I will not hesitate to put any one of you fucking left lunatics in your fucking place. Especially when you let mentally ill fucking men go into children's bathroom. I am a father of 3 girls myself. And I can guarantee you, I'm not the only one who is mentioning this and who is speaking out about this. Number 1, men don't belong in girls' bathrooms. Number 2, men don't belong in women's sports. Number 3, if you want to identify as a fucking woman when you're a man, do it in your own home. Don't try and flaunt that shit to everybody else. You understand? Because nobody needs to know that you dress like a clown or a freak in your off time. You try to peddle that shit to my kids, and I can guarantee you I will be a thorn in your fucking side. 100%. I will be at your fucking doorstep. I will fucking protest in front of your fucking house. And I will make sure you're publicly known as a fucking pedophile. Do I make myself fucking clear? I hope I sure fucking do. Because I know a lot of social media is going to see what I have to say. And quite frankly, here's the thing. I don't give a fuck. Not 1 fuck. Not 2 fucks. Not 3 fucks. 0 fucks. Call me savage. Call me harsh. But reality is, the Democrats and the liberals are a bunch of woke, delusional, stupid motherfuckers. Yeah. Oh, it has to be said. Oh, fuck yeah. I mean, if I don't say it, it's going to be said somewhere else. That's good beer, by the way. You know, there comes a time where you literally have to pick sides. You're either going to be on the side of people who believe in a woke ideology. Excuse me. Delusional. No, one sec. Hang on. What the hell? Hang on one sec, everybody. Hang on. That's better. I had to find out where my rosary was. Yeah. That sucker goes missing all the time. Before I came on live stream, I was in the shower and I was wandering around and I was like, I don't know if a lot of you noticed during my live stream, I was like looking around. I'm like, what the fuck? Where the hell is that thing? Yeah, I found it. Yeah, this is my bling bling, everybody. Yeah, this is I guess I could get a what do you call that one? Not a crystal, but and not chrome. The fuck do they call that? Like silver. I guess I could get a silver cross, but I don't know. Unless they make silver and blue. I'd be down for that. Old red. Can't believe this sucker's still going. 8 days now. You would have thought it would have lost momentum a long time ago, but nope. Still going. I don't care. Anyways, so yeah. My message to people who, you hate Canada, you want to chant death to Canada, pack your shit and get the fuck out, or I'll do it for you. Okay? Because sooner or later, you're pissing off the wrong people. I mean, consider this your fucking forewarning. I mean, I'm no expert, right? But if you talk to the people who know me the best, they'll tell you I'm a scary individual. That speaks for itself. Literally. So, I mean, you can keep up your protests as much as you want and chant jihad in the streets and terrorism, but sooner or later, there's going to be a private security force that comes and answers you. You're not going to like it when I come and wake you up at 3 o'clock in the morning. No. But then again, ask me if I give a rat's ass. Hang on. No, I don't give a rat's ass. Goodbye. Yeah. No, don't give 2 fucks. Not 1 fuck, not 2 fucks, not 0 fucks. Don't even give a rat's ass. Nah. No. No. See, my message is clear and simple. To the liberals, you're guilty of treason. My family comes from military law. So, to the Deputy Prime Minister and to the Prime Minister himself, you swore an oath, right? You broke Canadian law. You're guilty of treason. Now, thanks to, I'm going to educate all of you right now. Thanks to Justin Trudeau's father, you cannot have the death penalty in Canada amongst the citizens. Meaning, if you go and commit a heinous crime, you're looking at 20 years tops. You'll likely get out 13, maybe 14 years with good behavior. Think I'm joking? I'm not. Okay, that's how much of a fucking shit show this justice system is. I'm getting to the good details. Now, under military law, though, military law, if you're in the military, or even if you claim to be the leader of the military, like Justina Trudeau, I'm going to call him Justina. I will call him Justina as much as I want. Yeah. And and Trudeau, I know this must piss you off a lot. Look at that. Look at that cross. Hmm? Look at that. You like that? You like that, motherfucker? Hmm? How about this one? Hmm? Yeah, I got God in my heart. Yeah, you don't. In 9 years, you haven't even said, God bless Canada. God bless Canadians. You never even once mentioned God. Not even once. Now, for the longest time, I thought maybe Trudeau might be the Antichrist. No, no. It's that Schwab guy from the WEF. He's definitely the Antichrist. Trudeau is just a puppet. Yeah, he's a little demon on Earth. And I find it almost ironic that, the Democrats and the liberals, when I speak of Democrats, I speak of Democrats in the United States and I speak of liberals here in Canada, and I'm stating that they are so far left that they've never, like, Kamala Harris doesn't mention God. Justin Trudeau doesn't mention God. What needs to alarm us the most is, why was the Ten Commandments taken out of our classrooms? Why is it such a sin to stand up for our national anthem? I stand up for my national anthem. I sing my national anthem with pride. I don't sing the French side of things, no. But I still believe in my country. I still believe in our rights and freedom. Okay? I will always stand with my country. As should any of you who, if you call yourself a patriot, then show it. Now is the time to show it. Now is the time more than ever to show it. You've got enough balls to go online and talk to everybody and say you're a patriot. Now's the time to show it. Do you think I'm afraid to be a patriot? No. But now is your time to show it. This is definitely your time to shine. If you don't stand up for your rights and beliefs right now, where we stand, then you can kiss it all goodbye. Then you might as well go to the graves of our fallen soldiers of World War II, the men and women who fought for our rights and freedoms. Like I said, the very rights and freedoms that a lot of you take for granted to this very moment and to this very day. You don't realize the amount of freedom we have compared to other countries. I've been to a third world country. I've been to Philippines. I've been to Japan. It's a whole different ballgame. It's not like here. Do you want to flush all that away? Do you really want to flush all that away? Do you really want to go to the grave sites of your ancestors, your great grandma and your great grandfather, and say to them, well, I'm sorry. I think that what you stood up for was wrong and things need to be changed. If they could speak, they have a voice. I am their voice. I'm one of their voices. And I'm telling you, they would not agree with any of this. No. Our militaries were built on the basis of being warriors. You don't have a weak military. You don't accept people into the military because they claim to be a different gender, or you need to be inclusive because they're gay. In combat, that doesn't apply. Okay? See, in combat, it doesn't matter what your fucking race is, what you identify as, the bullets are flying. You either duck and get cover and return fire, or your ass is dead. Okay? You don't have any fucking other options. They don't give a fuck what you identify as. You think they give a rat's ass? Oh, I identify as a woman. You think your enemy gives a shit? No? They're gonna fucking turn around and pump 15 fucking rounds into you and fucking smile, go home, and eat dinner like nothing happened. You want reality? That's a reality check. Don't shoot the messenger. I mean, I'm just here to deliver the facts. Mm-hmm. A lot of you don't like the facts. That's too bad. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. No. See, I used to give a rat's ass. Then I stopped. Yeah. I stopped giving a shit what people think about me and everything else. And, you know, you end up living a much more peaceful life. Yeah. I mean, let's face it, there is definitely a lot of hate and bullshit that gets said about me online. You think I lose sleep over it? Fuck no. No, fuck. Mm-mm. I find it entertaining actually. Some people said some crazy shit about me. Cool. Right on. That's awesome. I look at your comments and I'm like, and you call me mentally ill. Okay. Yeah, all right. I'll just hold my comments to myself. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I find it hilarious. I really do. Because here's the thing. Let me download all of you with some facts. Okay. Number one, I am me. I wouldn't change me for $1 million or for all the money in the world. Okay. Number two, I'm proud to be outspoken, non-vaccinated, and being real. I love that. I love that feature about me. And number three, I really could care less what anybody thinks about me. Because when you worry about what everybody else thinks about you, that causes undue stress in your life. You don't need that stress. You really don't. I'll give you some fun facts. Okay. I've learned this growing older, right? And in my last year of my 30s, Excuse me. Here's the thing. So, as you're getting older, you'll notice that your friends group becomes a lot smaller. You quickly start to realize in your hard times who your real friends are, who has your back, etc., etc., right? But another amazing thing is as you get older, you start to realize that you haven't even reached your full potential, right? You've gone, you can say, like I'm in my late teens and I'm in my 20s and I'm in my 30s, like I know life and whatnot. No, you don't. Life is just yet to become to kick you in the balls. As you get older, right, you start to care less and less what people think about you. For instance, I'm sitting here in track pants and a hockey shirt. This is one of my hockey shirts I'd wear underneath my equipment. All right. So it soaks up my fucking sweat so I don't freeze my ass off when I'm on the ice. You understand? It's called Under Armour. Especially when you're in a team environment, you're able to speak up about things. I'm able to speak up about things because I'm an enforcer. I got hired to do a job that nobody else really wants to do. Like when you face facts, like I'm fighting people from all around the world all the time, nonstop, on a weekly basis, sometimes on a nightly basis, like back to back games or, back to back days where we're playing each other. My point is this: you need people to speak up when things are not right. Okay? And I'm I'm not saying I'm against the gay community. I'm not. That is your choice. Okay? You want to in my opinion, okay? I follow the book of God. I follow the Bible. I pray to God, I have Jesus in my heart, okay? And to me, you're sinning doing stuff like that. But will I accept you? Will I still love you? Will I still embrace what you're doing? Yeah, sure, I'll accept it because that was what I was that's what I was taught. Okay? And Jesus teaches us and the Bible teaches us to be accepting of those, even though they go against the word of the Lord. With that being said, you can still be saved. All right? And I'm not going to judge you on um, your decisions in life to lead you up to where you are now. That's completely on you. All right? I don't hate you for it, and I don't hate any specific culture. So let's get this straight. I hate everybody equally. I do. And when I say that, I mean straight across the board. It doesn't matter what your race is or anything. I'll hate you regardless. You do something bad, I'll hate your ass for it. I don't hate your whole culture, but I hate you specifically. Mm-hmm. I don't judge a culture on somebody's specific actions. For instance, you got the Haitian gangs going into the United States, completely open border policy, right? And they have a mass immigration problem. Now, is that to say all Haitians are bad? No. Cubans, anybody. You can use any race as an example. But just because a certain group of that race is doing heinous stuff doesn't mean that we should label all of them as bad people. Let's not forget, there are people who are literally trying to come to our countries, to come to Canada and the United States for a better life. I'm not for an open border policy. I want people to be vetted properly, just like you do. It makes common sense. I have girls, okay? I have a family. I have responsibilities. And one of my responsibilities as a man is to make sure that my family is protected. And above all, to make sure that my kids are protected. And if we have foreign immigrants coming into this country unvetted, attacking our citizens, at what point is the breaking point? Because sooner or later, you're going to get, I hate to bring this up as a reality, but I mean, when you look at the statistics and you look at everything that's happening right now, it's only a matter of time before a migrant immigrant who was released from prison in another country comes into our country and does a heinous act against one of our children, and then a disgruntled father like myself, who has just basically had enough of this bullshit, will turn around and go out and murder that fucking immigrant and do it fucking do it with a smile on his face, you know? And RFL player, you're not the only one in the chat. You're just the only one with enough balls to talk in the chat right now. It's gonna happen. How long do you think? Or sorry, let me rephrase that. How much more do you think the American people and the Canadian people are going to tolerate this chaos and this bullshit? I want to put that question to all of you. Let me know what you think in the comments. Feel free to comment. Because how much more are we going to actually tolerate? Before we say enough is enough. You know, we can't sit there and allow tyrants to wreak havoc on our streets. It's just bullshit. This is absolute ludicrous. Mm-hmm. I still got the closet door open. Cool. Close that sucker. Y'all are not missing much anyways. That's just a couple of my winter jackets and shit like that. I got my leather jacket up here. Hang on, one sec. You can put this sucker on. Why not? Yeah, there we go. Put on Max. Yeah. So. They say vaping's bad, but you know what? It actually helped me get off of smoking. So, anyways, this has been your Friday rant. I think we covered all the basics, all the topics that are going on right now. Oh, by the way, the Leafs, well, we're doing good. Let's just keep it at that. I'm not going to jinx us or anything. No. Um, there was one other thing I wanted to touch base on. Mm, here it is. Climate change. Isn't that a joke? So, according to the liberals, if I get this correct, Iron Man, what's going on? Yo, what's up? If I get this correct, they want to make everything electric by 2035. Okay. Um, just a question. I'm throwing it out there. I mean, again, I'm not an expert. I'll just point out the obvious here. Uh, how are you going to charge your car when Mother Nature decides to take a dump on you and decide that the fuel station that you're supposed to refuel at is like almost knee deep in water? I don't think any one of you are going to play with electricity and water because I'm pretty sure any one of you who own an electric car by now, I mean, I would have thought you did participate in electrical class in high school. Yeah. Hockey kid, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I'm about to go into hockey soon. Just want to touch base on some politics. Oh, and by the way, uh, I got the light fixture. Yeah. So yeah, I'm doing good. Um, it's another day. That's what it is. Yeah. It's excuse me. We live to fight another day. Yeah. That's how that goes. Um, I hope everybody's doing well. I had to let me explain something to all of you too. Um, I had to I had to take some time to myself, right? For a lot of you who don't know, right? Uh, 2 days ago, I lost mom 3 weeks to that day. Yeah. Um, I ended up. It's kind of hard to explain, but I ended up putting myself in like this shell, I guess. For those of you to understand it, I guess I shut down is what I did, and I stopped giving a fuck about everything. I stopped caring about my channel. I stopped caring about my health. I just stopped caring about everything. You know, um, and that changed. That changed almost 9 days ago, which was awesome because the way I was going, I mean, I was giving up on everything. And as all of you know, I'm a straight arrow and I always give you guys the facts. So, as hard for me as it is to admit my wrongs, I feel it's better to actually talk about it and be forthcoming with everything and just express how it makes me feel instead of bottling up my emotions, because that's what I was doing, right? Um, I look away from the camera because I'm ashamed of myself that I did that. Like I shut down from everything, and I didn't understand that there was a lot of support there. I just didn't know how to reach out and then uh, be willing to accept the support, I suppose, if that makes any sense. But I've I've learned a lot. I've had some time to think. I'm gonna do things a little bit differently. So uh, bear with me. I know that's in my name too, but I'm still grieving. All right, and I'm not saying I'm 100% or anything like that. Like, I'm doing my best and hanging in there. Uh, just if I don't do live stream like this on a daily basis, you kind of guys understand. I I I get my good days and I get my bad days. All right. Mm, so especially like Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays is kind of like it hits me the most. Just saying. Right. So don't want any of you to worry about me. It's fine. It's just I'm taking my time to myself. I'm grieving. I'm still dealing with mom's loss. It's still hard to see the last text message I sent her, asking her if she was okay. I was supposed to be there for Thanksgiving. We were making plans for that. We were supposed to make plans for that. And the last thing she said to me was, I'm tired. I want to go to bed. We'll talk about this in the morning. I need to rest. I said, okay. So I tried calling her next morning, no answer. I tried texting her. And I seen it got read, but the person that called me, I wasn't expecting. Dad called me. Hmm. Hey kiddo, how you doing? I said, all right, where's my mother? He said, yeah, about that. And your mother passed away. Hmm. I didn't handle it very well. Oh, no. Still not handling it very well. Fuck no. From today's rant, I can tell you guys this. Life is short. Life is extremely short. So don't hold a grudge on people. You don't know if it's their last day or the last time you're going to talk to them. Just do yourself a favor. Bury your demons. Yeah. I made my peace with my mother before she passed. That was the main thing. That was the main goal. And I'm telling you guys all right now, it's not worth holding on a grudge. It's not worth being mad at somebody for a long period of time. you can change that. Because the thing is, you might be mad at somebody and then all of a sudden that person's taken out of your life quick. Then what? Then you're left with guilt. You're left with guilt of maybe I should have said sorry, or maybe I should have forgiven that person, or maybe you're going to be left with the what ifs, and you're going to be left with a bunch of questions. I felt mom was dying. That's why I made sure that despite all the bad shit that she had did, or done, sorry, I forgave her for it. I made sure that we were at peace. And I told her, I said, I forgive you. I don't hold anything against you. No. I want you to be in peace. Think about that. Think about as we look around and I look up, all the angels are looking over me right now and all the people I've lost in my life. There's I wish I could have had more of a conversation with my mother before she passed. You will be haunted with that. I'm telling you. I know firsthand from experience. It's not worth holding on a grudge. It won't get you nowhere. No. The only thing, holding on to a grudge, being mad at somebody, it's going to just turn you into a hateful, despiteful person. That's a fact. Mm-hmm. Some of you need to take a hard, good look in the mirror because you know what I'm talking about. Grudges aren't worth holding on to. They're not. Let it go. It was 17 years since I last seen my mother. And believe me, I wish. And I held a grudge against her. This is why I'm speaking from experience. I had a grudge against her for years. Years. We're talking well over a decade. I had to let it go. Because if I didn't let it go, it was going to consume me and continue on my hate and despite for what had happened to me. That's no way to live. Forgiveness is one of the key steps in having and accepting God in your life. If you don't believe in that, well, I suggest you do some soul searching and figure something the fuck out quick. Because God doesn't wait. No. You're either on the good side or you're on the evil side. Right? Life is literally too short to worry about what somebody did a few days ago, or even a day ago, a week ago, a month ago, a year ago. Fuck, who cares? They owned up to it, right? Let it be. Move on. Don't hold on to a grudge. What are you holding on to? To try and have some leverage over somebody? To try and make them feel guilty and feel bad? Remember, when you're doing something like that to somebody, just imagine how that would feel if it was directed at you, right? Would you want that to be directed at you? No, absolutely not. Matter of fact, I know most of you would not even tolerate that kind of crap. So why do you tolerate it now? Why do you tolerate it in society as it stands? A lot of you say you have a voice and you are patriots and you stand up for the country, but I don't see you actually having the balls to say anything. Like you say it online on social media, but you can't even get on a live stream or make a video stating how proud you are of your country. That to me spells coward. I mean, look at I may not have the best flag, right? But hey, someone's calling me. Oh, hang on, one sec. But I'm proud of my country. So that's the way it is. And you can disagree with me all you want, that's fine, but fuck you, and I'll see you in GTA. Yeah, I'm out. Peace.